2020 was going to be an awesome year. It was the year I would realize my longtime dream of hiking the Appalachian Trail. So I partnered with the Trek to vlog the complete adventure on YouTube. Starting date April 6, 2020. Then came the coronavirus, COVID-19. With the Canadian-American border closed, I was looking for an alternative to the Appalachian Trail. So in comes the Rideau Trail. The Rideau Trail is a weak substitute for the Appalachian Trail, about 1/10 the size, 330 kilometers versus 3,500 kilometers for the Appalachian Trail. However, it does travel locally from Ottawa to Kingston. Just to make sure that the trail was open, I took my bike and I cycled parts of the route, and yes, it seemed all good. So I packed my bag, I loaded it up with pretty much everything I had planned for the Appalachian Trail. There wasn't much difference needed, and it all came in at about 10 1/3 pounds. After adding food and water, the total pack weight was around 20 pounds. I will be vlogging the complete adventure on my iPhone. I was also fortunate to be joined by my good friend Chris, and we committed to hiking the whole thing, hopefully in about 2 weeks. The beginning of the Rideau Trail. We're at the northern terminus in Ottawa, just below Parliament Hill, heading toward Kingston. The first 20 kilometers or so started at Parliament Hill and went west, following the Ottawa River along a multi-use asphalt bike path. This is super cool. I love walking down this multi-purpose trail in Ottawa, just following the Ottawa River. All sorts of cool things you can see. And what a great day we got. Say hello, Chris. Hello. Break time. So Chris and I try to take breaks every hour on the hour. And when we do, we try to rest our feet, elevate if we can. Eventually we cut through Wesley Clover Park, which leads us to a tunnel that takes us under the Queensway, or the 417. Now this is where the trail starts to get a little more interesting, and we start to get off the asphalt into hardpack and to traditional hiking trails. The Rideau Trail itself is guided by these orange triangles. The orange triangles with a yellow dot are going northbound, and with no yellow dot, it hits southbound. Finally, we're off the asphalt. We're about 20 kilometers in, or 20 kilometers south of the terminus, and we're finally on a traditional hiking trail. Feels much better than the poor old feet. How's it feeling there, Chris?
Much better. But it's cooler in the trees.
Oh yeah, cooler in the trees too. Yeah, it was scorching and a little hard on the old body and the soul, pounding through the asphalt in the open skies. So now we're in the canopy of the forest, walking on some nice cushy trails. Way better. Anyway, if all goes well, in a couple more hours, we'll be looking for a camp spot. So that'll put us around 5:30 or so. The hiking here is really nice, but there is a bit of a sour note. We saw our first bugs. Yes, the black flies are out. They're not biting yet, which means in a day or two, the nasties will have a feast. It's freaking gorgeous back here. Well, that's the end of the day for us. We've done about 30 kilometers. We're finishing it off still within the city of Ottawa. So we're gonna get picked up by a friend, and we're gonna find a nice cozy bed for the night. So no camping tonight. So maybe tomorrow night will be our first camping night. And that's when the trail will continue. We chose not to stealth camp tonight, mostly because it was difficult, well exposed. But I think these signs did it for us. The prohibited camping signs. So on day one, we started from Parliament Hill, the northern terminus of the trail, followed the parkway all the way to Stoney Swamp.